Alright, very good, very nice. So we have a used to be overcooked and not even light sauce, and it becomes more even light sauce. And you see, I have three windows, and just by looking at the ceilings, you can tell they are more natural now. And nothing is washed out, but I feel it's a little dark. Okay, so if you don't want to raise the power, say, well, it's three for three multiplier. I don't have a unit right now. It's three unitness and times three, so three of them. So it would be nine multiplier. And well, if I don't feel like raising that number, thus extending my rendering time, one thing I could do, like I said before, can I use my exposure control? Yes, I could. So a lot of times you could make use of this feature in 3D Studio Max is go Vray exposure control. Well, how I turn that up is I just call up the number 8. So number 8 here, and Vray exposure control, and then you could use this EV parameter. EV parameter is just one number that you put down, so inversely proportional to the brightness. If I put down 10, it could be quite dark, I reckon. And then if I put down, say, 5, it could be brighter. Well, it's not showing here, so I have to really render it out. 0, and do it again. Now it's better, but it's still too dark. So now you can see with Vray exposure control, everything is different now. Everything is so realistic and has to. You can't just isolate things and oversimplify things, but well, it's like all or none. Pretty much playing that game. If you understand every bit and all the details, taking care of them, your quality will be just awesome. But if you just go about halfway and not like really go at it and not understanding things, then things get pretty ugly and out of control, and you are puzzle, and then your motivation just got discouraged. Well, so right now, what we could try. Okay, that's not well. So this small thing, thumbnail is not giving us any good representation of the real thing. So right now, maybe I could go changing the power of the lights, or I bring it to say 10. I don't know. Hopefully, this will be enough, and they change once for and all, because I've instanced them. So I just had to change one of them, and every one of them will change. So you can see, it's not a lot faster. I mean, it's not good quality. Excuse me, but it's a lot faster because I changed the rendering methods too. So I lost some quality, especially at the light cache, because I'm only allowing 1/3 of the light cache to come back for the secondary engine. But for irradiance map, it's faster now. Okay, still too dark, so try another one. In the end, I have settled for this. Okay, so what that gives me is I have 40 times 3, because I have 3 light fixture and they are all at 40. So okay, let me freeze the room, so it's not too bad to just keeping selecting the wrong things. I'm still not happy enough for this, because well, it still daylight. I know it still looks like in the daytime, but it's kind of dark. Maybe it's just the clouds are heavy. It's a dark day, and so you can see I have made some recessed holes on the ceiling. So maybe it's good time that we bring in the lights. So remember one thing from before. We just take with the invisibility of the light, so I'm gonna bring that out too. So it's going to show themselves. The light's gonna show themselves, but not these. So I'm talking about the new ones. So I'm gonna quickly do it. Okay, so go and create lights and V-Ray and V-Ray plane lights, right? And maybe in the top wheel and F3, get rid of the grid so you can see the fixture can be put to these holes, right? So this insides or indent that I make at the ceilings. Okay, I want to standardize them to say 600 by 500 then, and make some copies. Okay, so these are on the floor, I bet. Yes, so I have to maybe go into front wheel, pull them up, put them into that. Okay, calculator, designated place. Probably use a different color temperature because let's say they're fluorescent lights with 4300. Okay, why not try that? So let's see what that gives me. Seeing the light source itself kind of just comfort you and kind of helps to the tone and the as to the illumination of the space, right? It's not strong, it's not as strong, it's a lot smaller and the power is a lot lower. Well, that's what things supposed to be, right? If in broad daylight, if you really want to tip the balance, I suggest you play around with the power and still increase that to mimic the natural light. Okay, so let's jump into the next part. This is the light that we have set up for V-Ray. So it's not as hard as we have been merging, as long as you just understand everything and not turn a blind eye on or isolating items. You will have to go at it as an integration, as a cohesive approach.